Morning and welcome, Patriot Radio News Hour. Joe Jaquin here on this Wednesday. Solo again. Jason battling. Looks like he's got the real flu, not the. Not no offense to the, because I know I do too. When I feel like, I got the flu. Well, no, the real flu. Yeah, that. But we wish him well. Hopefully. He will be back at some point soon. But right now I told them, hey, don't worry. I got you. And I'll plan on being solo this week. Apologize. Obviously, makes it hard to do pickups and things like that in Colorado. But he'll be back. He'll be back, and we'll get it all taken care of. A couple of quick announcements. We do have another training class today. It is full. Here at the Phoenix office. We had our first one in the Phoenix office yesterday. Next week is Thanksgiving week. We were going to have meetings. I'm going to backtrack on that. So we're not going to have any meetings next. It's the holidays, and everybody's busy. So we'll the following week we'll have more meetings for everybody. I think I had 2 people signed up for Tuesday next week. I was going to do a meeting. I'm not. We're going to focus in on what's important, and that is family and doing all those things to get ready in these classes, these mini classes for Texit. For those of you that don't know what I'm talking about. I'm going to say this. So we had it happen again yesterday. If there's somebody out there, some of you need more hand-holding, more guidance, whatever word you want to use, that it slows the process. So what we're going to do is if you have special needs, and don't worry, don't feel bad. I'm a special needs person. Arlene is a special needs person. We're not great at this stuff. We'll just say, hey, you're going to need some extra help. Follow along the best you can. But we will start having what we call special needs meetings as well. And those will be even smaller groups where we can spend more time helping you. So if you're in a meeting and whether it's Wayne, Sarah, Christine, whoever it may be, says, hey, you're going to need a little extra attention. We're going to move on from you for this meeting. You're welcome to stay and try to absorb what you can. But then we'll have what we call the special needs meetings. People that just need some more time. So the rest of these people, we can get done what we want to have to get done. So I hope that makes sense. Our toll-free number, 800-951-0592. The website at allamericangold.com. And I've been telling you, we have the winners. What are winners? Things that are real, gold and silver. We continue to push the boundaries of debt. We've had a considerable amount of worry as to the repo markets, right? Banks essentially not lending to other banks for either one of 2 reasons. They don't have the money themselves, and or, well, I have money, but I don't want to lend it to you, right? Which means, we don't think your bank's going to be around much longer. Be ready. There will be more banking failures. You can guarantee it. But that is what has kept the markets on edge. The Dow is down again today, but not bad like it's been. We'll see how it finishes. Right now it's down 100. The S&P's up 20. The Nasdaq's up 143. NVIDIA kind of rebounding a little bit. 10-year note 412, right? 10-year note refusing to go down. We've got a rally in gold. Nobody should be surprised here. $4,100. Silver rallying as well. Silver's up another $1. 51.60 as these markets continue to find the flight to safety. When we talk about gold and silver now, we have to bring that up. We have to talk currency debasements. We have to bring up what central banks are doing, what hedge funds are doing, what sovereign wealth funds are doing. On top of the investors, yesterday, I had $20 gold pieces on sale. Remember, gold was what, $4,065 to $4,070, 75, let's say. And I was running those 20s at $4,075. Now gold is, well, $4,095 right now. I still have all 2020s. I had 2020s yesterday. I didn't sell a single one. All right. How about at $20 under spot? Do we have any takers? I mean, so gold's been as high as like 41 and a quarter today. So $20 gold pieces, the first 20, $4,075 at 800-951-0592. 800-951-0592. Patriot Radio News Hour. Again, $20 gold pieces now below spot. Got spot right now, 4,092. $20 gold pieces, 4,075 for the first 20. And then they go to like $4,300. Do yourself a favor before gold hits $4,300. Buy it today. This is, let me tell you, I know it's hard, but this is cheap gold right now, and it's cheap silver too. Silver at just below $52. But it is Wednesday. We do want to talk primarily about Texas today. I have a bunch of updates. First, we have passed 50,000 miners. For those of you that are already miners, that doesn't change anything. So I just want you to know you're good. Good news is they decided to go the rest of the week before ending BOGO hash. So for those of you that sign up by Friday, because we don't work on Saturday, you'll still be able to get BOGO hash power. Everybody else after that will not. And that's if you're earning commissions. Other than that, it doesn't change a whole lot. I will tell you that after miner 100,000, there will be no more hash at all for a commission. In other words, if you're miner 100,000 in one, if you're earning commissions, you'll only be able to either take cash, USDC, right, or Texas coin. You won't even be able to build hash power. That's how fast this is going to go. So just know, if you're going to sign up, might as well do it before Friday. Right? Be eligible for the BOGO hash. Starting Monday, anyone who signs up on Monday or later, you can still get hash as a commission, but at miner 100,000, no more. So, also, we did have what they call a founder's seat sell for $100,000. $100,000 last week. Guys, I'm going to tell you, your mining hash and your mining seats are going to be valuable. And the more seats and the more hash and the earlier you're in, the more they are going to be worth. So think about this. Every one of you that is already a miner, BOGO hash is grandfathered in. You get to keep it. At 100,000, when nobody else gets hash, you still get BOGO. Yeah, it's a big deal. Now, I know some of you, and probably, be fair, a lot of you have been worried about the price. Right now, what are we about? Like $3.50 today. Let me check because I don't want to be inaccurate. I should have looked. Yeah, so $3.40 right now. I'm going to tell you, don't be. And I will say that we did have and do have some early miners. We call them whales that really haven't been a part of the project, but got a lot of coins and have been doing a lot of selling. It's actually a great thing, but they have, and like as we adjust in this project, we have money. We have what we call market makers, and this is very common in the industry, so it's not some new thing. But we've given them more liquidity that will be better able to handle these things, and we've also started reaching out to. There's a group of people, and I don't know, is it 50? Or 100, whatever they draw the line at, they're going to, Texas is reaching out, hey, what's your plan? If you want to sell, we have a better way of doing that. By the way, for those of you that want to buy a lot of Texit, you want to buy the coins. Let's say maybe your mines are full, or maybe you're like, hey, I'm a miner, but I want to buy a bunch of coins. But, you go out and drop $10, $20, $30, $50, $100,000, you would run the price of Texit up significantly. And you're like, well, gosh, I'd rather buy it closer to where it's at versus, God, I started buying it at $3.40. By the time my whole order filled, the price is like $5. So I think it was last week, I told you guys, hey, if you want to do $50,000 or more, reach out. And we will set up a big Texit buy that you'll be able to buy it. It'll be over what the current price is, but it'll be close, right? You're not going to have to pay $4, $5, $6 to do it. Here's the good news. They now said, hey, anyone that wants to buy $10,000 or more can do so and not worry about spiking the price on the market. So if you want to buy Texit coin, you can be a miner. You cannot be a miner. I don't care which. But the only thing that I'll say is if you agree, honor it. We did have somebody that wanted to do it and then backed out. You know who you are. I would say this. Call me today and unback out. That's all I'm going to tell you. The price right now is just fine. And it's going to it doesn't change our plan. It doesn't change anything other than we needed to pay more attention to it. And by we, I mean Bobby. It wasn't something that was really on our radar. It is now. and we have plenty of liquidity to do it with. But if you want to buy a large quantity of the coins themselves, $10,000 or more, call, and we'll get it set up. If you haven't become a miner yet, what are you waiting for? Let me give you an update. So we have the mine in Victoria, right? 3.3 million mega hash. We have the mine now working well as far as the equipment. We've had some issues with the power. The power company they're on it. They think they'll have it resolved any day, and then you'll see that come on. We have 2 more containers in place now. In other words, they are on their pads. They've got the cooling system hooked up. The power is there, and as soon as Victoria, the power company, has it resolved there, we will immediately get the next 2 mines up and running. Like I said, it's going to go fast from here. We're kind of working all the kinks out. This was a great deal, too, by the way. You know what? One of the great things about us having all of this extra mining equipment that has yet to be installed, we were able to take advantage in Conroe, Texas. There's a company that I don't pretend to know what they were doing, but they had made an agreement with the local utility there that they would buy X amount of power, and it was a lot of power. Well, something's happened, and they're not using all the power that they thought. So they are paying for power they're not even using. So they reached out to us. We essentially are there for free. Got our stuff set up. We're going to have that thing up and running. We may have them both up and running next week. And all we got to do is pay the power. There's no lease, right? There's no land payments. There's nothing other than paying the power. What a great deal. And then, of course, we still got our site in Mansfield, our site in McKinney. We got 3 other sites getting ready. We're in some form of prep work to get these mines online, but it is coming finally very quickly. And I'm going to tell you right now, most of what I'll call the crypto world, they don't take us very seriously yet. Okay, we have sold all of the 20s. Sorry. Thank you, by the way, whoever did that. But the 20s are gone. I'll see if I can get something else before the end of the show. The good part, why is this great news? Getting these mines online is going to allow us to start rolling out Layer 2. And that is going to be the big game changer. Because first, they said, they're not going to build the mine. Well, we're building. And listen, obviously, we've got the receipts. Heck, go on Telegram. You can see the pictures of the mines, and even the 2 new ones. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. But as Layer 2 comes, so that was number 1. Now, they're not building the mine. This is, come on, this is a scam. It's this, it's that. No, it's not. Listen, we've raised like $130 million. Really? 50,000 people. It's crazy how this is working. Layer 2, though, because that's the other thing. No one's going to use it. The only ones buying and selling are these cultist miners. Right? Well, let me tell you, when Layer 2 starts rolling, that's when you're going to see a major shift in price and volume, and it's going to be awesome. I will just say we are now on 9 exchanges, with more coming, and even big names that you may be familiar with. 800-951-0592. Remember to get involved in becoming a Texas miner. It's $995 a seat. You can only buy 27 seats. Why do they restrict the number of seats? Simple. They don't want any one person to come in and buy up all the mining power and basically take control of the mine. Matter of fact, Texas is working very hard at reducing the number of coins the biggest miners have. We talked about that last week. To prevent anybody from being able to A, crash the price, B, take control of the mine, and those things. Can you earn more hash power? Yes. Do you have to? No. When the mine is full, each seat will be worth about 1/10 of a coin. We think that the price is going to be $16 by February. Nothing that's happened in the last few weeks has changed that. Remember, we do this all by liquidity, and look at, once again, the miner signing up is starting to go again very quickly. By the way, I will say this, because I just had one of my good friends who I'll never, pitch this to anybody who has now done it. He has 8 children and grandchildren, and he just bought them all a seat, and he's going to give them to them as Christmas presents. Well, not only did he get a bunch of 1, 2, 3 bonuses, he's going to get another bonus, right? I told him, I go, the funny thing is, you're going to get $10,000 worth of free hash because he's got BOGO hash, and he spent he bought 8 seats. He's actually going to get more in free hash than actual hash that he bought. It's awesome when that kind of stuff happens. If you want to do that, do it now. Because I want to make sure you get the coin in time. By the way, they're working very hard on getting caught up in shipping. Right now, they are still over a month behind. They believe by the end of next week, they're hoping to have that cut in half. And then another week and cut in half again. They've got some new stuff going, another improvement that's going to be made as they continue to grow into what it is that we are creating. So why is it that I'm so bullish on it? Well, number one, and I said this from the beginning, it's not a scam. It's not a pyramid. It's not a pump and dump. And I know you can see all that stuff. So those guys don't know any more than... Actually, they know a lot less than we know. They haven't done any great research or anything. That's nonsense. We are going to build this mine. We're doing it. We're showing it. You guys can all see it. Wait till layer 2 starts. Then we're gonna have a really good idea as the mine continues to grow, and we can start layer 2. I think people are going to be amazed, because that's really the thing, right? Okay, a lot of them, and I should say a lot of the doubters, and they've relented and said, okay, well, maybe it's not a scam, but this isn't going to work. What's your utility and all this stuff? And the answer is, we're money. Well, that's already been solved. And here's the thing. This is what I was explaining to a buddy of mine today. I was telling him, I go, it's true. Bitcoin didn't solve it, right? They told us Bitcoin could solve it, but it really couldn't. Right? It's too slow, costs too much. Still, it's still got all the great. It's rare, right? They got rarity. It was the first, right? It's now proven itself as at least, well, some people use it as a store. Now, granted, it's getting hammered and it's down to 90,000, but still, it's at 90,000. Pretty good. But Litecoin, which we are a clone of, solved the problem. It's super fast and cheap. And let's face it, now you got other coins that are even faster. Does it have to be faster? No, but it's faster. Here's where they all fall down. Nobody knows how to use it. And there's not a CEO of Bitcoin or Litecoin or Dogecoin or Solana or any of these others. And all they want you to do is treat crypto like a stock. And most people are like, and listen, I was out there. I talked to hundreds of people at this charity event we were at, the Millionaire Mingle event. And I'm not kidding. 95% of them. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I know. I've heard of Bitcoin. Yeah. And, yep, I know people have made some money on it. I don't know what it is. I don't know. Then there's a few that, oh, yeah, I know about crypto, right? And what they know, well, pull out their phone and, yeah, I'm on blah, 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 and I buy this and that. XRP. Right? They don't, but nobody knows. And what separates us is we show the world how to use it. I've got people from the age of 10, and really we got people, there's babies that got it. They don't, obviously they're babies, but literally a 10-year-old that we train how to use it all the way up to 89 and showing them how to use it. And guess what? When Layer 2's ready, and of course Layer 2 is ready, when the mine is big enough for Layer 2, we are going to show the mayors how to use it, the fairs and festivals how to use it. It's going to be incredible. We'll be back after the break. 800-951-0592. We are out of the $20 gold pieces that were on sale. So now they're $4,295. Still a great price. U.S. Silver Eagles, $1,205 roll. By the way, the exchange had 10,000 Silver Eagles on sale today. They're all gone. All gone. I mean, and literally, by the time I opened the email and tried to pick up the phone, they were gone. Listen, everybody better get smart here. The need to have more income, the need to be more diversified, it's never been greater. This is the biggest bubble yet. Right? The financial crisis was bad. This will be worse. Why? Because it's bigger. We understand. Oh, we need more debt, more debt, more debt. Now it's like, oh, wait a minute. Too much debt, too much debt. Bail us out. That's what's coming. And then they're going to go digital. And that's why I think KXXT is perfectly placed. You know, a lot of this has to be, you know, you got to come around at the right time. Bitcoin came around magically at the right time. We think the same goes for KXXT. Why? Because the whole damn system is going to change. And guess what? We'll be the first to show people, towns, businesses, fairs, festivals, how to actually use it. And use it to benefit. Tell me, you know, the vast majority of business now is done with debit and credit cards. I mean, it's overwhelming. I mean, if you're under the age of 30, have you ever wrote a check? My 26-year-old son has never written a check, ever. Dad, I don't write checks. Yeah, it's true. Digital is going to be here. And we're the one place to show them how to do it. And got to hit the easy button. It's got to be easy. Listen, here's the best thing I can tell for you folks that haven't signed up yet. We started, Jason and I started doing this in May, right? Brought it to you guys in May. Look, we're still having classes. I just talked about, hey, I've got my special needs classes, right? To make sure you're able to operate in this space. It's such a great thing. That's so valuable. And we're going to do the same thing with these mayors, with these festivals and carnivals and all of these other things. We're going to be doing it all. Who knows? Maybe Burning Man. Who knows? And we give them the easy button. Yep. We're going to hold your hand. Here's who you call when you have a problem. Right? This is how it works. Here's the equipment to do it. Yeah. Wait a minute. Instead of getting whacked 3 and 4%, I can make 3 or 4%? Really? And wait a minute. All the people in my town, they can do it too? And you're going to help show them how to do it? The cafe is going to know how to do it. The pizza place is going to know how to do it. The guy selling hot dogs on the corner is going to know how to do it. Yeah. The chiropractor, the doctor, the dentist, the orthodontist. Yep. The shrink. Yep. Yep. We're going to show them all. And it's already done. We've already done it. Now we're just waiting on the mine. And the mine is coming. I think that, listen, is it possible that it doesn't work? Yep. Yep, it is. Here's why I don't think that's very high. We've already met with hundreds of mayors. Hundreds. We've met with the Renaissance Festival. We've met with the 2 largest carnival operators in the country. We've met so many business groups. clubs. Heck, I've spoken at like 3 of them now, just in Phoenix. And we know what they've said. We've already got people waiting. And guess what? Once it's working in one place, it's going to be wild. Look at the mining. It's just like mining. I think we're going to have the same thing in Layer 2 that we're having in Layer 1. We'll be back after the break. 800-951-0592, Patriot Radio News Hour. Joe Jaquin here solo. Jason still under the weather. But talking Texit Wednesday here. Remember, if you want to buy $10,000 or more of Texit coin, just the coins themselves, call us. We could set that up for you. If you want to up or upgrade your seats, remember, everybody, I don't care when you signed up, everybody can buy up to 27 seats. When you buy 9 seats, you get 2 free. If you buy 5 seats, you get 1 free. You can buy up to the 27 seats. If you refer other people, you have the ability to earn more hash power, cash, or more Texit coin. You pick. It's pretty simple. And here's the thing that I think is going to happen with Layer 2. It's going to be just like the people, the miners. It's going to start slow. We're going to have a handful of towns that we're going to start with. And either it's going to work or it's not, right? It's going to be one or the other. I don't see how it doesn't work. Who doesn't want to save all the banking fees? Who doesn't want to get paid faster? Right? Who doesn't want to be able to have the potential to earn, 4% on their money? You ain't getting that at the bank anymore. Hell, the bank pretty soon you're going to get no percent. That's what we're going to offer. And we're going to be there holding their hand the whole way. We're going to have, I don't want to say, but I'm pretty sure we've already got the first place already ready, and they're going to help us work out the kinks, so to speak. But this thing, I think it's going to be like wildfire. Oh, wait. So-and-so said this thing's incredible. And then the next, oh man, what? Yeah, man, we've been trying to do this forever. Could never figure out how to do it, right? Oh yeah, we had paper coupons and this or that. No. And then I think this thing snowballs into everybody in the entire world is going to know who and what Texit coin is. That's just what I think. Could it go wrong? Sure. Is there a risk? Yep. Is there more risk today than there was in May? Gosh, I mean, think about it. In May, I didn't know anything. They said they were buying mining equipment. I couldn't prove it. I can now, right? They said they had a plan. I don't know. Well, guess what? Yeah, as I've told you guys, I've got mayors that are literally miners that want to do it. I think it's a great opportunity. And again, here's the best thing. Until the mine is full, getting daily income, that's the big win. But if you want to just buy the coins, we can help you do that too.